Η Taylor πάντα δημιουργεί το δικό της μονοπάτι και με πάθος θέλει να κάνει τη διαφορά μέσα από τα άρθρα και το podcast της, ως μία ξεχωριστή φωνή στον κόσμο. Hello Taylor, welcome to the second online QLS Anti-Bullying Festival. Over to you.
Such an honor to be with you all today. I am so excited, and your English is all amazing. So rounds of applause to you. You should be so proud, and seeing your smiling faces has already made my day. So I'm going to share this. Okay, let's see here. Okay, how's this look? Okay, so first of all, I know we are on computers and we're all far away, but I want everybody who feels different, if you feel like there is something about you that is different, that is special, and that other people might not understand, raise your hand. Everyone has their hands raised? I hope so. So I want you to know, yes, I see them. Okay, awesome. I want you to know that this is something that other kids and people through your life may not understand, but you have to hold on to it. Now, as you know, I am a TV host. I have been to big events and movie sets, and I've interviewed some of the biggest celebrities in the world. But before I get to that, I want to tell you about what it was like for me when I was your age. Okay, this was me. So as you can see, I always loved to put on a show. This is me pretending to be a TV announcer. This was me in high school dressed up for Halloween. I was very theatrical. I always wanted to make people laugh, and I was always performing. I was a cheerleader. I did school plays, and I had a lot of fun. But I also experienced a lot of bullying. And I know that's what we're talking about today, and why I really want to tell you my story. And you guys are the first to hear it. I've never shared these stories before. So when I was growing up, when I was a young girl, I dealt with things a lot of young girls deal with. Not nice behavior. I'm sure a lot of you young girls have experienced it also. But then when I got older, kids were mean to me. I never knew why. I never knew what I did. Here are some examples. When I was about 16, 17, 18, in the middle of the night, sometimes kids would throw food and garbage on my front doorstep. My parents and I would wake up and be scared. We didn't know what was going on. And this happened a few times. One time I woke up in the morning and there was food and garbage all over my car. One time I was at the movie theater, and when I came out, I put my windshield wipers on in my car, and a bully from school had put toothpaste in the windshield wipers. So when I wiped them, there was toothpaste all over my windshield, and I couldn't see and I couldn't drive. And it was so scary. So all of this goes to say, it was incredibly difficult. It was a very hard time that I had. And to this day, I still don't know the bullies who did that to my car, to my parents' house, to our front door and our front porch? I still don't know. And I'm 30 years old now, and it still is so hurtful and painful to talk about. Right before I went to college, I thought to myself, okay, you can either let this define you, or you pick yourself up and go towards the dreams that you want to accomplish and the goals you want to make happen. I pulled myself up. I got stronger through the adversity, and I wholeheartedly went after my big dreams. So this was me in college. I was so excited to study being a TV host. I studied journalism. I've always loved to write. I've always loved the idea, like I said, from when I was younger, of impacting people with my words and by performing. So when I left college, I got a job. Have any of you heard of MTV in New York City? Okay, awesome. So this was me, one of my first jobs out of college, because again, I was so committed to reaching the big dreams and goals I wanted to reach, despite all the hardships I went through before that. And if anything, everything I went through helped inspire and motivate and push me to do the things I wanted to do. So I did them. I went from New York City and I took a big risk and a big chance, and I went to Hollywood, California. So when I went to Hollywood, I started to make my dreams happen. I was on red carpets. I interviewed people like Jennifer Lopez, Lady Gaga, Demi Lovato, Joe Jonas. And I did things I never in my wildest dreams thought that I would do in such a short amount of time. That's how motivated and how driven I was. This is me talking to Lady Gaga. This is me talking to some of the Avengers. So my big goals and my big dreams brought me on adventures, like I said, I never thought was possible. I flew around the world and I went on movie sets of big action hero movies like Black Widow and Aquaman. And I sat with the stars and I would play and walk on the actual movie set. But like I said, like a lot of you in here, I was always different. So while I had so much fun and I loved interviewing the stars, I had a different way of doing it. Eventually, I created my very own website. It was called Talk to Me. Talk to Me, Taylor. That's me. Now, most people on the red carpet did interviews like this, with a big camera and kind of awkward and stiff. Well, because I didn't want to do it like everybody else, I decided to go out on the red carpet, as you can see here, with Pretty Little Liars star Shay Mitchell with a selfie stick. So I would go out with a selfie stick, and it was unlike anything that these celebrities in Hollywood had seen, and they loved it. Here I am interviewing some of the Riverdale cast. Have any of you seen Riverdale? Here I am with Timothée Chalamet. And we had so much fun. And because I did it in a different way, I was able to show them in a real way no one else ever saw them. They were completely real and normal, like you and me. But here's the thing, because I did this and it wasn't like anything else, I kind of experienced what I experienced as a young kid with people not being so nice to me when I was in Hollywood. Not from these celebrities, they were great, but from people who worked with them and their bosses. They weren't used to what I was doing and my way of doing it. It was unfamiliar to them. And I dealt with people not being so nice to me. And throughout it, I always remembered those lessons that I learned as a young girl, to keep persevering through it and to not let what they said define me. And I went on, and I'm still continuing to go on having the career of my dreams. This is me talking to Gal Gadot and Chris Pine of Wonder Woman. And this was me recently on TV. And so I bring it back to the beginning of what makes you different. And even if people don't understand it, if you experience bullying like I did, I want you all to really let it motivate you and to inspire you. Because if you are experiencing that, I know firsthand, it's never about you. It's about the other person, and they see something in you that is so special, that shines so bright. And they're going to try to take that away from you, but nobody, I promise, can ever take that away from you. And by the way, I am Greek myself. I have a Greek grandma who makes amazing spanakopita. So I think we're pretty tough. And I think that we can do anything that we set our minds to. And I want this today to be inspirational and proof of that for you. And I still have my own show that is different than anything out there. So I want you to remember what makes you different. That is your superpower. And that is what is going to let you be able to reach the biggest, tallest heights and the dreams you could have ever imagined. And maybe one day you will be on a superhero movie set yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, Taylor.
The Diana Award, which was established in 1999 to continue Princess Diana's legacy by recognizing young people who were going above and beyond.
And 20 youth from around the whole world won the award. Yes, I got to come to London and receive the award from Prince William and Prince Harry.
And everything you do, I'm deep mad into you.
The best picture.
We have the whole Oscars so white controversy, and I think that they are trying to please everyone. But how many rules can you put in place? I'm gonna ask you something you will never get asked again.
Sure.
Perfect, girl. Oh, you. Really quickly. Wait, we need to get. Yeah. I love her. Let's talk about high school, shall we?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay.